Jamiy now has talent trades, which might be a mistake. Let's get into it. Okay then, hopping into the first battle, I see a couple of things that I would gladly want to talent trade with, okay, so hopefully it goes pretty well, I guess. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this team. I'm actually going to lead off with my Jamiy, so if you look at my team, I have got Venolin as well, so I can barter Heavy Shackles, and I can talent trade Lazy, okay, and Wintrick is actually a perfect one to do it with, because Wintrick is really annoying because it has Wise, which actually looks like... No, well, I mean, I can't really tell because it hit me super effective, but I got Wise, and they got Lazy, so now Wintrick is completely useless, because now Wintrick is one of the slowest things in the game. I will always outspeed it. It doesn't have Wise, so it can't really hit my Loomians for neutral, or stuff like, actually, what do I have on my team? Tundrolin, I guess, and Hundra as well, which is kind of nice, and it's pretty frail on the melee defense side, so I can easily get rid of it now. So I'll gladly take that, man. And the best thing is, I actually have Blaze Chomp as well, so I'll actually go for a Blaze Chomp, but we have Wintrick, which will try and get rid of it. Because we outspeed it as well, we can actually just go for Rejuvenate and just keep getting it Rejuvenates, which I don't mind as well. So I will say, as on top of that as well, like, Barter Heavy Shackles is already, like, pretty annoying, but Jamiy is even more disruptive than that, because you don't have to just click it once. Also, I kind of want to go for a rest here. Hopefully he doesn't like critical hit me or something, because that would suck. But it's more disruptive because, yes, you can click it once. For example, take Wintrick's ability, but then I can talent trade something else that doesn't really like want Wise, like something like Cracklow, I guess, wouldn't really want Wise. Although I guess really Cracklow doesn't really have like a great ability in general anyway. I'll click Rejuvenate here a couple of times just to get back up to full health if I can, and just waste his energy. But if I like talent trade something like, I don't know, Protagon, for example, and take his Analyze, I could like then go ahead, okay then, let's give something Analyze that doesn't really want it. Or if I take Kirillin's ability Hasty, which is kind of funny because Jamiy will basically get his normal ability back. But now, Kirillin doesn't do a lot of damage to us, and it's really slow, also fairly frail, I guess, not super frail, but kind of frail. So yeah, it's just kind of like really fun. And then, because I have Hasty, I can talent trade Hasty as something like Protagon that wouldn't really want Hasty, so Jamiy is a lot more disruptive with talent trade, and honestly, it might have been a mistake, okay, to give it talent trades. It might have been a mistake, okay, I'm kind of like stalling him, okay, I'm kind of energy stalling him, okay, but I don't really want to swap out. I want to like have Jamiy able to talent trade again if I need to. But here we'll click Blaze Chomp twice. Hopefully he goes to a rest and we can actually just get rid of it immediately. Actually gonna go for withdraw. About time. What is it? It's Wrestling. Burn. 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 No, okay. Well, we're not gonna give this Wise, okay? Although, if it's Ace would be pretty good. Although, which one would actually hit harder? Would Ace hit harder or would Wise hit harder? I think Wise would make it technically hit a little bit harder against Meditoads, but it would hit not as hard against Tundra and 100, which it can still beat them. But yeah, I think I'd rather keep Wise. We can actually go into Meditoad though now, or we could actually try going to Venolin and try and give this Heavy Shackles. I don't think that's actually worth it. We'll go Meditoad. So I have got a couple of things paired up with my Heavy Shackles user, okay, and my Lazy user. I've got Meditoad, I have Tundrolin, and I have Wrestling and Infernix. Also, I brought 100 just in case. There's a couple of things that I don't get to make really slow, and just like I can outspeed them either way. But Meditoad also hits really hard, pretty slow, but if it's something that has Heavy Shackles or Lazy, I'm going to outspeed them, so it doesn't matter. Also, that is not the swapping that you want to do. Also, they actually have Kirillin as well, so I kind of wish I took Hasty from it. That would have been cool. Although on that low, also Tundrolin can hit really hard with Body Crash, just nice tank, and it can outspeed things and get Rejuvenates off as well. Infernix is the Pyro one, and Wrestling is also a secret ability, just to deal as much damage as possible. So Kirillin is down. It looks like he's just going to let Wrestling go down as well, which I'm not really sure why. Wintrick is really slow, so Meditoad can actually get rid of that as well, because we did hit it already with Blaze Chomp, so we can actually take Wintrick out, and we still have Heavy Shackles as well. Ferroglyph. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have anything for this one. Venolin doesn't really want to swap into it. We could go Jamiy here, But I don't want to give Ferroglyph Wise. That would actually be way worse to give it. So I guess we could go into... I guess we just go into Hundra and just hit it as hard as possible. We've got to try and see if it's a melee one or a range one. Either way, Venilon doesn't really want to deal with it anyway. Okay, it kind of hit me pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of hurts. Yeah, I don't want to give this Wise, that would be a really bad idea. We'll click Earthquake Claw just to do some damage to it. Dark Surge, don't flinch, and I don't think it will KO. Also, I should say as well, I am running like basically the normal Sidimars, okay, with Heavy Shield. Especially just like the range tanky one. If you want to, you could just like basically flip the range defense and melee defense and then run like very robust instead if you want like a melee tank version, okay? I feel like since I'm running Venilon, I probably should have gone like the melee tanky version, because I can run melee tank Sidimars and range tank Venilon. Is gonna go into Wintrix, yeah. That's fine, man, okay, that's fine. You gotta go for a rest as well, so guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rest as well. But yeah, Ferroglyph is kind of annoying, because it kind of... Well, because I can't talent trade it, because I already took the ability away from... I already got rid of my ability, okay? We'll just go for Blaze Chomp. I don't think we really need the Sidimars anymore, although I could have easily gone for Rejuvenate there, and brought it back in later against the Ferroglyph, which would have been amazing. So yeah, I mean, Sidimars is really, really good. It was already, like, pretty good, but now that it's, like, not just limited to haste it can actually use its lazy ability, which... We've been wanting to use it for a long time, okay, because it's just kind of like sitting there, not really usable at all. We can go into Maytoad here, Len, and just click Cycle Slap. We don't care. Oh, what's that, Wintrix? What's that, Wintrix? Yeah, we outspeed you. Bye-bye, you're gone. It's just satisfying, like, seeing a Maytoad just outspeed things and one-shot them. Okay, I like it. Luxor, that's what their last one is. Let's actually go into Venilon here. Let's go into Venilon because I think we can actually take a couple of hits from this fairly well. We can Barter it. Axe of Raging Howl doesn't two-shot me. We can Barter it. Hopefully they go into Ferroglyph, okay? Go into Ferroglyph right now. They didn't. That's fine. Well, Heavy Shackles, the Luxor, that's not too bad. It is kind of fast. Don't really see many Luxors anymore, which against my team doesn't really do much. I mean, let me just open up my team again, okay? Just so you can see. What is Luxor not good against? Venilon, Sidimars, Maytoad, oh, and Thunder! And it might actually not one-shot Tundrolon, which means I just get massive damage on it. But now Tundrolon actually outspeeds it as well. So we'll just go for Adaptive Assault, I guess, just to do damage to it. We'll just do damage to it. That's good enough. Raging Howl is just going to recall itself a little bit more. And now I guess we can actually go into... Tundrolon? I could actually go Maytoad here because they are running out of energy, but we'll go Tundrolon, secure the KO on the Luxor, okay, because we outspeed it anyway. Well, actually, I guess Maytoad could have gone into it, because we did already barter it. I'm kind of dumb. I'm kind of dumb, okay? I forgot that I bartered it already. So yeah, I am being really annoying with Talent Trade and Barter. Oh boy, why wouldn't I be, Lil? Why wouldn't I be? So yeah, unfortunately, there wasn't like... Because we took Wintrix's ability, I didn't really want to click Talent Trade again. I feel like it would have been better if I took something like, I don't know, Kirillon's ability, and then click Talent Trade again on the Wintrix, making the Wintrix just less useful because it doesn't need hasty at all. It's a range attacker. Its melee attack sucks. We'll click Body Crash. I think Body Crash still does, well, it definitely does more damage now. Definitely does more damage now. You should click Border Blast, man. Doesn't Border Blast, like, increase my resilience every time that you hit me with it? You should just click Border Blast, and oh, that is actually kind of scary. But it's actually not, because does Pulse 1 even KO me at this range? I think it actually might. Maybe? Or is it just going to flinch me? Oh, a critical hit. Sorry, not a flinch, a critical hit is what I meant, okay. We can go 100 low, and we can just click Mega Jump, and that should be the Ferroglyph down, so... I feel like decent team, I guess. I mean, there's definitely a lot of abilities on this team that I would have gladly stolen. Wintrix, rest of them, I'm guessing, was Ace, Kirillon, Hasty. I would have gladly taken all of those, okay? I would have gladly taken any of those three. But yeah, first battle. Let's hop into another one, Len. Okay, then, hopping into the next battle. Unfortunately, they only have 5 Loomians, but I can still make this work really well. I can take Hasty, then trade it with the Wise. I could take Aqua Body so I can try and burn it. I mean, there's all of these like abilities from Garjone, I would be glad to steal. And even if I do take Garjones, I can give this useless ability to someone else. Okay then, I'm gonna go with this team. I'm actually just gonna lead for the Sedimars. I feel like Sedimars might be a really good lead because I don't think many Loomies in the game can't one-shot Sedimars okay. Akalos, I'm not entirely too sure about, okay, so we actually might just go into Tundrulon here and just ignore that, okay? There's not too many Loomies that can actually one-shot Sedimars, so we basically can, like, just trade abilities straight away first turn. Brawn boost. That actually would have been a fairly good idea, but that's fine. We'll click a body crash. They're most likely actually are going to stay in. Do they get a crit? They do! That's fine, though. This should do a mega amount of damage, though, right? Nice, I'll take it. And they actually can't one-shot me from this range, so we can actually just go for another body crash. They stay in, that's fine. Do they get another critical hit? They don't. Yeah, it doesn't really do any damage. Tundrulon is like... Akalos is really good, but the fact that Tundrulon got like introduced in the same event, and it kind of like straight up counters it, kind of suck. That happens quite a lot, though, unfortunately. But Akalos is down, so that's great. I like that. Garlash could be a problem. Because it can hit Sedimar super effective, and Venilon's melee defense is kinda sketchy. But... Body Crash! I mean, we're at +2, does it one-shot us? No, it can't even two-shot us at this range, so... See you later, Garlash? Oh, it's like a one-shot, okay, it's one-shot. We'll just click Body Crash again. We could... Oh, actually, it's gonna go for Withdraw. Oh, looks like Kirillon. Why is it in a metal disc? Ooh. Well, bye-bye Kirillon. Bye-bye Kirillon? Interesting. Not really sure about that one. I'm not going to be able to talent trade anything. Okay, there we are. Garadrone. Okay. Was that Garlash Power Jaws? It didn't really do anything to Tundrulon. Okay, though. Thunderstrike. Not even going to go for the Metal Blasts. Okay, it still KOs. If it didn't KO, that would have been so funny, Lou. Okay, Garadrone. I will go ahead and take your ability. Because then I can actually just click Earthquake. If it's Clutch, that's actually fine as well. Like, yeah, like both of Garadrone's abilities are fine. Because we're gonna probably be hitting most things on our team anyway a couple of times. Because like Sedimars and Venilon are like pretty tanky. Yeah, but it's Communication, a completely useless ability in singles. So that's actually fine. We can just go ahead and give that to Garlash, which is already one shot, so probably just gonna give it to Wintrix if I can. Because I can take its ability and then I can go to Venilon, batter it, and then it has no good ability and it's really slow. So it kind of works out in both ways. But let me think about this. We'll just go Earthquake. It looks like we're not gonna be able to talent trade the Wintrix, unfortunately. It looks like we're not going to be able to. They should go into Garlash here, most likely, anyway. Actually, no, there's the Wintrix. Okay, then. Let's actually do this. Let's go into Venilon. We can Heavy Shackles, batter it, or batter Heavy Shackles. I keep saying it backwards. Brain Freeze, that's fine. Doesn't do any damage. We'll batter you. He stays in. Must batter, okay. I wonder if it's wise or not. I don't know. Either way, low. Batter, now you're slower than me. Venilon, like, already, like, really beats this. But now you're most likely going to go for Mudspatter again. Let's go into Sedimars here. Because Sedimars can definitely take a Mudspatter. We can't really take a Brain Freeze. So go for Mudspatter again. There we are. Even though I get minus speed, we still outspeed the Wintrix. So guess what I'm going to click again? Talent Trait. Let's see what ability you got, man. Is it Wise? Kalen, I get one. Yep, there we are. Now Wintrix is completely useless. So basically with Sedimars, I think in this video, we basically just like bullied Wintrix. That's like the only thing that we really did. We just bullied Wintrix. So now if I had my Tundrulon, Wintrix just can't really hit me that hard at all. So I didn't really need to do that because it already can hit all of my Loomian super effective. But now we can actually just go into Wrestlon, and plus we're Ace, we outspeed it, and I think hopefully we can just one-shot it. If you don't one-shot this Wrestlon, okay? Let me actually think about this. I think Adaptive Assault still hits harder than Blaze Punch. I think the only time you want to click a Blaze Punch is if it's like, if they resist you. Unfortunately, low, they just barely hang on. They just barely hang on, are you kidding me? Let me just double check this really quickly. Can I live the Garlash? Is the Garlash gonna sweep me? Is the Garlash gonna sweep me? Hopefully not. It has got 1 health. but I think it has like a lot of energy left, so it potentially could. Yeah, this is where like Tundulum would have been kind of nice. We'll just click it up for Assault Low again. Mega Chomp. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to go into Venilon and hope we can definitely take a hit. Hopefully we don't get flinched low. That's the biggest issue that I got to worry about. If I get flinched, we might die. We might die. Don't flinch me. I know! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it would happen. I knew it. Dang it. So yeah, also like this battle probably wasn't like the best showcase really of Sedimaz's talent trade, but I mean, hey, we screwed over like Wintrix, okay? That's a win, okay? Because Wintrix is really strong. Okay, Psycho Slap. Tanker hits. Tanker hit. If you get flinch method, I swear. Wait, has he run out of energy? I lost because I got flinched twice. Are you kidding me? I'm still using it. I'm still using the battle, okay? We screwed over Wintrix, but dang. I guess this shows you, it's completely balanced to use these two in synchronization, because RNG will still get the better of me. So, that is hilarious. I wish I kept my Tundulin alive, or maybe I brought Hundra, okay? Because it just naturally outspeeds it, and this one can just easily take hits, but yeah. That's a fit way to end off the video, okay? Trying to cheese with talent trade Sedimaz? No. Jamiy gets cheese by getting flinched when he really doesn't need to get flinched. That's fun. That's funny. Anyway, let's get into the set line. Okay, and getting into the set line, we are running 192 health TPs, which increases Sedimaz's health as much as possible, but also leaving it odd for Icicle Trap damage. Very clever with 200 range defense TPs, and the heavy shield item is just to make Sedimaz as range tanky as possible. We actually don't really need that much energy on this Sedimaz, so all that we have to give it is 4, which at level 50 gives us 245 energy to work with, which lets us go for 1 talent trade, 1 rejuvenate, and 2 earthquakes, or you can actually go for 2 talent trades, 1 blaze chomp, and 2 earthquakes, because rejuvenate with the heavy item is 83 energy, which is the exact same price as using 1 blaze chomp and 1 talent trade instead. And then we have 104 melee defense TPs, which is just leftovers, but I'm going to put into the melee defense to make Sedimaz and tanky as possible on both sides, so we can just take more hits, and that basically gives us more chances to collect talent trade. And that's really all you need to know, but I should mention as well that if you want a melee defense tanky Sedimaz instead, you can basically just run very robust with heavy armor, and then just flip the range defense and melee defense TPs if you aren't really that interested in running a range tanky Sedimaz, and that's really good to know. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.